Now let's turn to Margie Enright, who shows us one neighborhood here in the city of St. Louis working to clean up the crime.
When you walk the streets of Lafayette Square, chances are you'll notice thriving businesses, families on a stroll, and maybe even the abundance of man's best friend. But it's what you don't see that neighbors say makes a difference to this neighborhood.
As I say, it's the most community-involved neighborhood, I believe, in anywhere in St. Louis or St. Louis County.
But this bed and breakfast owner and longtime resident knows his neighborhood has a past.
A lot of people in Northside have never even been to Southside. They don't know that. They look at Lafayette Square and think, oh, well, that's just more of a privileged neighborhood. But I also talked to officers who used to pull bodies out of the lake in the park. This was a very unsafe neighborhood. You avoid this neighborhood at all costs.
And he's seen some tough times firsthand.
Well, when we moved here, I wouldn't let my wife walk up the street by herself. Having a business which is a bed and breakfast and people are coming to stay, one of the first things they ask is, it safe?
Even as things steadily improved, others agreed. Any crime was bad for business.
So things had gotten, were kind of like rolling along and things were good. Then all of a sudden we were seeing this spike in, in crime happening. Little crime, and then it just got to be more of, it might be a car break-in or other things were happening, and we're like, we don't like this. We don't like this. What can we do about it?
Jeff Jensen and Matt Brazelton are the proud owners of Four Muddy Paws, a local shop providing healthy pet products and grooming.
Yeah, we started about 10 years ago when we found a puppy on a camping trip and then realized that we didn't have anywhere to be able to find the healthy, nutritious foods, the fun toys, and just regular pet gear, unique pet gear that we really wanted for him. So we thought, well, why not just create our own destination?
For the dogs of Lafayette Square enjoying
absolutely,
their toys.
and beyond.
And beyond,
yep.
yeah.
Absolutely, and then we offer, our full-service grooming.
So the dogs come in and a lot of times they go straight here?
Yes, exactly, because they're like, hey, this is where I can do all my shopping, so.
And while business is good now, it took a lot of work to get here. A lot of work from a lot of people.
The communities don't get better if people don't step up and make them better. And so that's been the spirit, this entrepreneurial spirit of the community. And so it made sense, if we're going to venture off to be an entrepreneur, let's do it in a community that we can support and that will support us. That was our sort of synergy between our business and then living in our community.
And it was the residents partnering with the police and city officials that brought this neighborhood back. And that's really what I try to emphasize to other neighborhoods, is it really takes a community, it takes a village. And like other neighborhoods that had done in the past, Gravois Park, Dutchtown, Tower Grove, I got people to sign up to do mobile patrol. And a little bit different, I had contacted the police captain beforehand to get her buy-in, and we came up with guidelines of the road, so to speak, for residents if they were going to do this. And then that was the catalyst for starting everything else in the neighborhood ownership model.
It was in 2009 that the neighborhood adopted this model, empowering residents to take back their neighborhood by patrolling the streets, creating a local substation for police, and advocating for victims of crime in their neighborhood.
Last year before last, we had our lowest crime in over 10 years. Last year, we had, again, low crime.
Mike says most communities already have the tools to take back their neighborhood.
It's kind of like Christmas, where you have a present over there, a box over there, your ribbon over there, and your tree in the middle, and all you do is bring it all together and put it in a box and put a bow on it.
Your neighbors have to get together, they have to care, because this is hard, it's hard work to take it back. So you've got to have a passion, you've got to have a commitment to say, you know what, I love where I live, I love my neighbors, I love my home, I love this community, and I want to save it.
For Stay Tuned, I'm Margaret Enright.